When you picture a hacker, you might imagine someone furiously typing lines of code, trying to break through digital barriers with brute force. But in reality, most cyber attacks don't look like scenes from a Hollywood thriller. The truth is, the majority of breaches begin with something far less technical and much more personal, manipulating people, not machines. Real breaches usually start with a simple trick, convincing someone to trust the wrong person, or to let their guard down, just for a moment. Social engineering is all about exploiting human nature, our willingness to help, our curiosity, or even our fear. Most hacks succeed not because passwords are cracked by sophisticated algorithms, but because someone is persuaded, sometimes subtly, sometimes boldly, to hand them over. It could be a phone call from someone pretending to be IT support, or a message that looks like it's from your boss. This is social engineering in action, using psychological tactics to trick people into revealing confidential information. Attackers prey on trust, urgency, and even confusion to get what they want. They don't need to break through firewalls or bypass encryption. If they can, simply ask for your password in a convincing email, or get you to click a malicious link that looks completely legitimate. The real vulnerability isn't always the computer or the software, it's the person sitting in front of the screen. Even the most secure systems can be compromised if someone is tricked into opening the door. Recognizing these psychological tactics is the first step to real security. It's about being aware of how attackers operate, and understanding that anyone can be a target. Awareness, not paranoia, is your best defense. By staying informed and cautious, you can protect yourself and your organization from falling victim to these manipulative schemes. If you understand how social engineers think, you can spot their tricks before you fall for them. Remember, cybersecurity isn't just about technology, it's about people, and the choices we make every day. Security pros use tools like Gophish to safely simulate phishing attacks and train employees. Gophish is open source, designed for ethical testing, not crime. It lets organizations run realistic phishing campaigns, clone real websites, and track who clicks or enters credentials. The goal isn't to punish, but to reveal weak spots and improve training. Results show exactly who needs more education on spotting scams. Gophish turns security awareness into a measurable skill. During a penetration test, showing real results, like captured credentials, makes the threat tangible. Its features, from email spoofing to real-time dashboards, make it essential for modern security teams. Gophish proves that people, not passwords, are the biggest security risk. Setting up Gophish on kalilinux is quick and straightforward, making it an ideal choice for penetration testers and security professionals who want to simulate phishing attacks in a controlled environment. Kali-Linux, being a security-focused distribution, comes with all the tools you need to get started, and Gophish integrates seamlessly into this workflow. Begin by downloading the latest Gophish release from the official GitHub repository. Make sure to select the version that matches your system architecture, typically the Linux 64-bit version for most Kali installations. This ensures compatibility and smooth operation. Once the download is complete, unzip the archive into a dedicated folder. This folder will contain all the files necessary to run Gophish, including the server binary and configuration files. Keeping everything organized in one place makes management and updates much easier. Next, open the config.json file in your favorite code editor. Here, you'll want to set the admin server to listen on all network interfaces by changing the listen URL value. Don't forget to update the default admin password to something strong and unique. This is crucial for securing your Gophish instance. With your configuration set, launch Gophish from the terminal by running the server binary. You'll see confirmation messages indicating that both the admin and phishing servers are up and running, ready to accept connections. Now, open your web browser and access the Gophish admin interface over HTTPS from any computer on your local network. The default port is usually 3333, but you can customize this in the config file if needed. On your first login, use the default credentials provided by Gophish. Immediately after logging in, set a secure password to protect your dashboard and prevent unauthorized access. At this point, your Gophish server is fully operational and ready for use. The dashboard provides a clear overview of your campaigns, server status, and recent activity. The entire setup process is designed to be fast and efficient, allowing you to focus on creating and testing phishing campaigns rather than troubleshooting installation issues. In just a few minutes, you'll be ready to launch your first phishing simulation, empowering you to assess and improve your organization's security awareness with ease. With Gophish running on your system, you're ready to take your first steps into the world of phishing simulations. This process will help you understand how attackers operate, and more importantly, how to defend against them. Let's walk through the essential steps to build your very first campaign from scratch. Begin by setting up a sending profile using your SMTP details. This is the server that will send out your phishing emails. For best results and maximum control, use a dedicated SMTP server rather than a shared one. This ensures your emails are delivered reliably and reduces the risk of being flagged as spam. Next, create a landing page that mimics a real login portal. Gophish's import site feature lets you quickly clone an existing web page, making your simulation more believable. After importing, customize the page to capture credentials or other data, but always remember to use this knowledge ethically and only in authorized environments. Now, craft a convincing email template. The most effective phishing emails use urgency, like password resets or security alerts, and personalization to grab attention. Spend time making your message look authentic, matching the tone and style of real company communications. Insert the adamcybersecurities URL placeholder wherever you want your unique tracking link to appear. This variable generates a custom link for each recipient, allowing you to monitor who clicks and interacts with your campaign. Import your target list as a CSV file. Include columns for names, emails, and any other details you want to personalize. The more information you provide, the more tailored and convincing your emails will be. Use variables like tassertserds, first name, cas or serserdzers, department in your email template. This makes each message feel unique and authentic, increasing the likelihood that recipients will engage with your simulation. By following these steps, you'll create a realistic phishing simulation that tests how users respond to social engineering tactics. Monitoring the results helps you identify weaknesses and train your team to recognize threats. The more convincing and detailed your setup, the more accurate your results will be. Attention to detail is crucial for effective simulations. Remember, personalization is key to revealing real vulnerabilities within your organization. By simulating real-world attacks, you empower your team to spot and stop phishing attempts before they cause harm. Bring your campaign together in Gophish. Select your email, landing page, sending profile, and targets. Schedule the launch for maximum impact, like the start of a workday, when users are most active. Once launched, watch live results on the dashboard. See who opens, clicks, and submits data. Detailed timelines show exactly how users interact with your phishing attempt. This real-time feedback is invaluable for improving security awareness. The data reveals not just who clicked, but also how quickly, and whether they ignored warnings or security prompts. Use these insights to justify better training and highlight real risks. Advanced techniques make simulations even more realistic. Add tracking pixels to reliably detect email opens, even if default methods fail. Use custom domains or URL shorteners to bypass spam filters and increase believability. Write professional on-brand emails. Avoid obvious spam words. For high-level tests, integrate tools like evilginx2 to simulate attacks that bypass two-factor authentication. These tools can capture session cookies, showing that even 2FA isn't foolproof. In ethical tests, use this data only to demonstrate risk, never to access private info. The goals show clients the real impact and help them adopt stronger defenses like hardware security keys. Never use these tools or techniques without explicit written permission. It's illegal and unethical. Gophish is for authorized security testing only. To protect yourself, be skeptical of urgent or unexpected emails. Hover over links before clicking, and go directly to official sites instead of using email links. Enable two-factor authentication on all important accounts. Use a password manager for unique, strong passwords everywhere. Keep your software updated, and limit what you share on social media. Learning how attackers think is the first step to better defense. Explore ethical hacking and security training to deepen your skills. Use your knowledge responsibly to make the digital world safer for everyone.